I can shoot the flyer down, and it's even bigger. And it probably won't attack because you can only boost it until it got 3 power and 3 toughness. So, oh, I should actually have attacked. Another thing about it. Nah, doesn't matter. What's up folks, Sokkehoved here, your friendly YouTuber. So today we're going to go with the Magic Duels, wherein you can see I've stored up some gold and I have actually played through the story mode as well. Just to show, I've played through all of them. That's here. Wherein you can at least see with Gideon's story, if you start up the game as a new person, I would definitely suggest that you go through the story mode, because with Gideon's story mode you gain gold, and at the end here, when you complete that one, you gain 3 booster packs of the original or the base set, and you also get gold as far as I remember. Then you go through Jace and Lillian, Chandra and Nissas. All of them you gain gold. There is even the Battle for Zendikar. That's only one story that you're going through, wherein you also gain a lot of gold. As far as I remember, it's something like 10, 20, 30, 40 and then 50 as the last one. You at least get for a booster pack, which you can see here. Just Magic Green, it costs 151, 2 cost 300, 8 cost 1200, and so on. So you actually don't get a discount at all. But I actually think that's fine, to be honest. Today we are going to complete a quest here, which is Coordinate Barrage, which is 15 abilities you control trigger. And for that we are going to use battle mode, and we're just going to solo battle. We're going to go with my Dark Elf. It's basically just an elf deck with a lot of base card that you gain. I can't remember, I think you just gain it by actually opening up the game or completing the story mode with Gideon. I actually think you have to complete the Gideon story before you can get into the game at all. So we're just going to go with the Dark Elf, which I can just show you quickly here what's in it. It's Primal Below, which gives +1/+1 for each forest that I control for that turn. Instant, 1 green. Then it's basically just an elf that requires swamps, black energy, and then we have the Gate Reaper Vine, which basically just allows me to grab basic lands or gate cards. Yet another elf. I haven't really used any of the exile elf from the graveyard or discard an elf from your hand just to give minus. Haven't really used that yet. Then we have Bloodflow Connoisseur. Okay, I can't say that, sorry. The Bloodflow Vampire. Bloodflow. Why I put her into the deck was a previous quest that required me to sacrifice creatures, and this deck basically, if I get the cards of course, should produce a lot of tokens, so I could just sacrifice those. And it's actually okay to have her in the deck, and I will show you why a bit later. Then there is the Jagscar Archer, which is an elf archer, which is as big as the number of elves I have in play, and then can shoot down flying stuff just by tapping it, equal to the power they have or it have. Then we have the Shaman of the Pack. Oh yeah, also just to show this one, the D here, that means that's basically a free card that you get. This mark here in the corner, that's the origin or the base set, let's call it that. So of course I have this Lime Green Elf in the deck because it basically drains life from your opponent depending on how many elves you have in play. Equipment, Strider's Harness, +1/+1 haste, it's okay. And then this Alana Huntmaster. So whenever I cast an elf spell, I gain an elf token, a 1/1 green elf token. Then we have Necromantic Thirst, basically just an enchantment that you put on a creature. Whenever that deals combat damage to a player, you can take a dead creature from your graveyard up to your hand, and then you can play it again. So I've been thinking that, together with the other health that could discard else cards, but I haven't really been using it that much. Then we have From Beyond. That is from the Zendikar set. That's the symbol down here. So this one's basically a green card, but it's non-colored because it's the Devoid. That's one of the things in Zendikar. But then at the beginning of my upkeep, I put a 1/1 colors Eldrazi Scion token into the battlefield, which I can sacrifice to my vampire just to make it grow bigger. I can also use them to gain colors mana whenever I sacrifice them as well. And then it can search for Zendikar if I had any other in my deck. Then basically just a huge green creature, the Outland Colossus, which is a 6/6 renowned 6 that basically means hit opponent in the face and it gains that many +1/+1 tokens, and then can only be blocked with one creature at a time. And then of course, since we're running a black deck, we need the Destroy Target Creature. It can be regenerated for 5. I didn't have any others? Oh, no. That's one of the Lysandra missions. You're going to have some destroyed creatures. I was thinking about that. So I have 3 destroyed creatures. Then 3 of the Rise from Grave Beyond. Basically just any creature in any graveyard you can put into play. It becomes a black zombie as well, compared to whatever it is as well. And then we have Gaius. Probably said wrong. Revenge, which can't be countered. It got haste, and it's an 8/5 for 7. Quite expensive, but it's okay because it cannot be targeted by non-green spells or abilities. So there's not much they can do about it except for block it. So swamps, forest, and then we have the also free lands, wherein if you have the swamp or forest in play, it comes into play when you can use it. If you don't have that, it comes into play tap. Then we have the gate that adds also one or the other, which I can get with the gate. I have there, Gatekeeper Vine. So that's the deck that we are going, or I'm going to use. This here is what the Magic Duels sees like. It's slow as crap. It's not really that strong. It got little control, and then it got a lot of synergy, or some more synergy. I have some other decks wherein it's basically just huge green creatures, wherein it finds lands and so on. Not a lot of synergy and everything. Then I have a white blue black deck, which is enchantments. Why it got the black is because there is a creature that says as long as you have enchantment in play, it got +1/+1 and life leech, or life leech I think, or now I need to find out. See, I play so little Magic that I can't even remember this one. The Blood Cursed Knight, which as long as you control an enchantment, Blood Cursed Knight get +1/+1 and have life leech, which is basically just gives you life whenever it deals damage. And then I have a white-blue version of it as well, which is basically just auras. Plenty of control, some speed, none strength, none synergy. I would say it has plenty of strength as long as it gets to use it. So we're going to go with the solo battle, just medium, and then we're going to play the Dark Elf. So let's see how that's going to go. So let's see if we can beat this opponent. Let's see. That's actually an okay hand. I just hope that I'll draw a few more lands. I'm going to keep it. I'm just going to put you into play. Because it comes into play, I don't have anything that costs 1. So it's better just to put those things, I would say, or those lands into play first. Because you don't gain anything from just keeping them divided. Wow! Just 2 random, 2 colorless? That's something. See, now I'm going to actually probably doom myself in the end, depending on what that little Krabby Crab is going to mill from a deck, but I just hope that I at least draw one more land whenever I get to draw, because then I'm just planning on saving up to get this one into play. It's probably going to die right away, as far as I can think my way to, because since the opponent's playing with Eldrazi's, he usually has some cards that basically just says, play this card, exile target creature that got power equal to or less than the creature that you show. And they usually always have those in hand. It sucks so much. And it's quite annoying actually. So all of the mechanics and everything of all the cards, I'm not going to explain those. I would suggest you to get the game on Steam. It's for free. If you want to also play the game, of course. But other than that, you can learn all the mechanics by going through all the missions and everything. And I would suggest that's the best thing to do, except instead of me explaining each and every little mechanic all the time, because there's lots of mechanics in this game, wherein you play spell after spell, play spells in certain orders and everything. I don't like blocking there. Nope, not going to happen. I'm going to block with that one. Yeah, that's why, because he could actually kill it because it just boosted. I actually didn't think about that, but yeah. Usually just that you know that there's something brewing whenever the opponent just decides to attack like that. There we go. So that's because I play an elf, he creates an elf token, which actually looks pretty nice. And then we're just going to equip you right away with that one, because then I can shoot the flyer down and it's even bigger. And it probably won't attack because you can only boost it until it got 3 power and 3 toughness. So, oh, I should actually have attacked. Another thing about it. Nah, doesn't matter. There we go. And why I do it in my opponent's turn is basically because my creature have to tap to do it. Therein, I can't use it for anything if I do in my opponent's turn. If I do it in my turn, I cannot block with it, or it doesn't pose any kind of threat. We're just going to play one more elf. I'm going to play the Colossus afterwards. I'm going to equip it with the Greaves. There we go. So now we've got a 6/6 on board. What have he? Okay, that's okay. Just continue. So the question is that activated a bit. What? I can't remember what you do. Okay, yeah, fine. If that also counts as this one, tapping and shooting down stuff. Wow. Okay, it's just a 4/3. Zombie beast that costs 5. Okay, that is a fairly bad one, I would say. I would say, but that's just me. I would actually prefer land instead. Well, they can come up with 7, so they can basically kill it, but that's okay. I can always bring it next turn. Yeah, equip to that one, so it got haste. Haste basically just means it can act right away with tap abilities, just like the archer. This here, that's a tap ability. Or it can attack, because that's also tapping the creature. See, now it's basically just blocking it out, so it don't gain the renown. But that's fine. Then I know he is just sacking his creatures slowly. Yeah, you're being a douche right now, ain't ya? I'm going to do like this. I thought so. Exile target creature with power 3 or less. Ass? Yeah. That sucks. Yet another flyer. I actually think I will just bring the elf back from the graveyard, to be honest. and then I'm going to shoot you, probably. Yeah, I don't really need you right now. Nope. We're going to take the elf. Come on. There we go. So, there has been a lot of people who said that they feel like this game has been laggy, or not like buggy and so on. I must admit I haven't really seen that yet. But there is times when, just like with the boots, when I want to equip it to the elf, it's not always easy to do. See, we know now it's a 12-12. Just got 6 counters on it, that's all. See, now he's not attacking because I got that one. So, how many? 2? 1? 2. Just 2 lands, you ass. So I'm going to put you into play. And I'm going to attack with my giant, or colossus actually. Sorry, that's me who don't know how to say it properly. Would you like to block that one? I think you should block it. Yeah, good boy, good boy. So basically what I have to do afterwards is just to survive and see if I can activate 15 abilities. Or trigger 16 abilities. So that's probably not a triggered one. This one here, that's a triggered, I believe. Oh, the Gravedigger, so you can put even more creatures into play again. I hate you. See, you don't dare to attack with it, or would lie when you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on her. Okay, fine. That's actually nice. Just have a life tick, just life. There we go. That one is a-okay to get, to be honest. Oh, there we go. Put that on her. Go. Come on, block it with something. You 2/2, I don't care. Something. Thank you. So basically what I can do now, or when it's the start of my turn, depending on if he would like to attack with any of it or not. Let's just see what's going to happen. Yeah, yet another Gravedigger, and you're going to play the Gravedigger, and then you're going to take something else, probably your 4/3 beast zombie. Yep. Too predictable. Question is, would I like to block with an elf? I actually think I would. He becomes smaller, but I don't care much about that right now. So I'm going to block with him. So now he's blocked. Then we're going to sack him. Therein, no damage done. Because basically the thing is, it says that I'm going to attack, then this person is blocking. I've already declared my block, so the attacking creature has to attack the blocking creature. So I'm just going to sack the blocking creature, so the attacking creature don't have the blocker itself to give damage to, so it gives damage to nothing. That's what I can now do with this Eldrazi Scion. I'm going to play the elf anyway, even though it's a triggered, but then that one becomes bigger. And now I just slowly attack with the Colossus until he got absolutely no creatures, and then we're going to wait the game out until I got a lot of triggers. So that's what's going to happen. Continue. Thank you. Yeah, that's what happens. Sorry? I have to do like this. There we go. Sorry about that. Or from my Skype. Check with those two. Let's see what I can gain from that. Just basic blocks. Yep. Oops. Continue. Have to remember to press continue. This is going to suck in the long run. And then just one card which says drain. Whenever you gain life, gains death touch until end of turn. Yep, I don't care about that. Come on. Don't have that much to think about. You're an AI. Should just stop thinking. Hey, land. Let me attack the Colossus. Come on, block it. Thank you. I don't have to think about that. So that's basically the strategy right now, just destroy these creatures slowly. Even though I'm getting drained out. That sucks. Which creature did you put on top? Did you put a Grave Digger on top? You ass. You probably did. I'll kind of give the most. Because you have so much mana that you can gain a lot of blockers. So for me that kind of makes sense. Thank you. Let's do like, yeah, screw it, let's do like that. Probably going to block that one anyway. Yup. I pressed the wrong one, I should have pressed the vampire. That's A-okay actually right now. 17 out of your probably 22, 24 mana. That one? What? Oh! I'll see now why. Thank you. So I would like to just basically gain some creatures up from the graveyard. We're going to do like this. That's trigger ability. So what we have had like 3 triggered abilities now, maybe 4. If that one doesn't count as triggered ability, of course. So what, we can give it plus 8/8. That's all. That's fine. You're going to block. Good boy. Actually, we've got 3 lives left. Should I actually take that one? Yeah, I'm going to take you. Basically, so I have a win condition. I don't want to kill you right now. Not yet, at least. It's fine, yeah. So that deck basically runs on that one enchantment where you gain life and you get a lot of abilities. And she probably only got that one enchantment. Probably. We'll find out when we get to it. But yeah, the nice thing is whenever you get so many creatures on the board, it will just stack them up if they are like. I would say that's a really positive future. Or yeah, future? Yeah, it's a really nice thing to do. So yeah, that's basically also what I use the solo battles for, is just to complete my quests. So far I haven't run into defeat 2 opponents in solo. So, 2-2. What's the last card you got in your hand? What is that? I really like to find out. Come on. Hope that's a triggered ability. I don't think so. More O's. 8-8, 7-7. Let's hope for the best. You got 17 lands in play. Probably got something like 22. That's like 5 more lands, which makes me still surviving just by a tiny bit. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm not saying that much. This is basically just a waiting game right now. So I am probably just going to go through this really quickly. Just going to speed it up so you don't have to wait for it, because that would suck. This big waiting game. So what, I got 8, 14. We got 15 on our lands, so I got what, like still 7 left, I think. So 9 more creatures in my deck. Probably not all of it is creatures, so at least got 1 more artifact, so 18 creatures. Probably 2 gate creepers, so that's 6 more elves. Only 6 more elves? Probably only 5 because Flesh played what? 1 other elf? And then I got that one. So I don't really have many elves left. That sucks. Yeah, I don't care. Now I'm going to finish the game. That's fine. At least now you got to see the game. 110 gold, so I'm closer to the 1200. Let's see. Abilities you control trigger. So the beginning of that's also 1. So that's fine. We won. So that's it for the Magic Duels. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to open 8 boosters at some point, and I'm just going to make a separate video for that. But until next time, take care, have fun, and I will see you in the next video. Hey there folks, I hope you enjoyed this Magic Duels that I've been doing, and I hope that you will enjoy more that will come in the future. I made that in the middle of everything. I just sped up the video instead of just cutting and then putting in later because it was one big waiting game. I hope that that was okay for you guys. Or else comment down below what you would like to see being done differently, and comment down below if there's something you really liked about this. For the next Magic Duels that I'll be making is probably the opening of the 8 boosters, and then we'll see what happens from there. But until next time, take care.